Siema, zapraszam do oglądania kolejnego odcinka na moim kanale. Mam nadzieję, że będzie wam się podobać. Jalo biegniemy na prawnik.
They're holy enough when it suits them, but ask them to give up something of their own and it's another story. They're happy to fill their bellies while people starve outside their walls. They can all go to the devil!
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that
Well, that depends.
you're alive.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can
Pomogę jak coś.
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up. People who are dying. Usually needless. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt your...
That actually happened to me once. Fritz pissed on the burn and it was right as rain the next day.
I see. Well, better talk to...
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
that would be...
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air.
I'll try to negotiate.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move them.
Dobra.
And how are you?
Some of the monks speak to me. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing?
All the time.
And,
What do you mean, what else? He's
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help.
What can you tell me about...
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a... And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever...
Why is there a guard out?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all. Of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped...
All right.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe we desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in...
Ua.
Everything here is fine?
Ty, ja tu w ogóle nie było zadania, nie? Pomóż wyleczyć chorych. Warunki.
You're the one who's...
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with a...
Oh, if that were the only bother. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to see.
Rozmawiamy o interesach. Ja ci sprzedam. Nie wiem co. Muchomora. Nie, muchomora. Dobra, dobra.
I'd like to learn a bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise.
To be honest,
So what am I supposed to do with? Well, never mind. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herb.
clear.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden,
Don't worry. How are the wounded from...
some of them are well, others are dying here. It's a good thing we have Johanka.
What do you think?
Baron von Bolo, the last time
I heard he's been here.
That's true. Well, there were accidents, of course.
If only it had been a battle.
You were there? God be merciful.
How can I help?
Have you talked to your...
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However,
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before.
come and speak to me. We'll see what we could...
Thank you. Why are they so... How is that possible? You're the infirmary.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care.
And the local cut...
I tried him.
I can't believe...
I know.
Can't you do...
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the... and the custodian has... You're not the only... Take care now.
Nara morda.
Please. Christ above.
What are you making?
A fuss? That's like... Oh, then for good. Farewell.
Dodajmy tego typu.
I am actually
Whose house?
it's our local custodians.
What is the cust...
Well, he's meant to look,
But...
but in fact, he seems more interested in robbing every.
You don't seem to think...
Well, of course I do. No man with a nose.
I'm much obliged. You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, me, like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery?
Well, they say there's not much left of...
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know, but I'd never dream of doing that. I just want...
Maybe I could help you.
How? You know...
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You could touch it for luck and then I'd return it.
Oh, now.
Of course.
Then I'll be very grateful. May the Lord watch over you.
Mordo, ile już tutaj tych misji zrobił? Nie? Tego typa muszę się dostać, nie?
I'm honored.
I'm helping at the...
Ah, and how is your...
Yes?
Good, good.
Sometimes.
That's good.
I'm mainly here for
Well, that's not my problem.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes.
And why should...
Maybe. Something could happen
If...
because I'll pay...
For supplies?
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. What do you say to this?
More. Yes, these things happen, certainly. And as may the Lord watch over you.
Dobra, gościu. Ja tu wrzucę ci za kosze te 130. Nie wiem, mordo, nie zamykaj, nie. Szkur.
Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
Mam miskę, gościu.
My respect.
I've got a bowl for it.
A bowl.
Behold.
Ah. Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yes.
You're right. My God, you're right. I'm in your debt, Henry.
Thanks, but I don't want any...
Truly? Well,
My pleasure.
and Henry,
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back. Farewell.
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry.
Tell me more. All right.
Goodbye. Ah,
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Ah, good luck to you.
What was that noise?
I need help with a wounded man from
Oh?
Do you know anything about
No, Henry. If you want to rough someone up, then you can go elsewhere.
No, it's not that. The exact opposite, actually. There's a man in Sasau with a badly broken leg. They tried to straighten it, but now he's unconscious.
And the monks won't touch.
Yeah, that's right.
True enough. But it doesn't mean we can't help him too.
Above the ankle.
All right. Listen. They won't let me in. There are 2 bones there, most likely both broken. One of them...
Że przecina.
Czasami.
No Jezu, ale to jest okropne.
Find a place to break it. You get real scream, like a wound. Don't be afraid.
I co wtedy? Przeczekać to. Fajnie, aż jestem spocona.
Mhm. Nie.
Od tego, że chce mi się stosować, a nie mogę.
Mhm.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selflessness. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned. What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
Taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
Johanka doesn't need anything.
You will talk.
I talked...
Nobody's going to talk to me that way. Lock him up for the night and let him learn some manners.
Mhm.
Połowę, nie? Też jak rozkładają.
My respects to
I see this...
Right, so, all by myself. All the other...
I'm sorry.
My older brother...
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. And it started...
The humans.
If it were humans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, they begged me for food. And mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer.
There are gangs like that around, true enough. I saw...
It was horrible.
And where did you hide?
By the grace...
I don't see you...
No...
Do you think...
I don't know about...
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war...
Of course.
But he did.
That's true enough.
But if you're interested, young fella...
I can always ask, but I've heard whether...
That's great news.
You might as well...
True. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Scout.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him.
I don't want to spread rumors, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper.
That's not a story.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon, there was neither sight...
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a...
All right.
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to... Well, they live on it.
I'll go and see what...
God go with you.
Don't worry.
Good luck to you.
God, you look terrible.
It may sound strange, but I'm
Father Simon. I last saw him when he was paying me damage. If you want to know something, ask the wife.
I understand.
God preserve.
I'm looking for the son. I'm looking for the priest who...
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to it. Very well. What is it you...
Where can I find him?
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next.
You think Simon does?
Who knows?
I see. Can you tell me...
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the...
All right. I'll be going.
Very good then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no...
I'll tell him.
Good luck.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently. I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've come for the priest.
There's no one here called...
There is. Do you take me for a...
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What?
I think you should...
Why is that?
I might. But it doesn't matter. Because I saw you yesterday.
Shit! All right, we'll go.
Far enough still. If you run, I'm sure you'll get away.
Right, right. Thanks for the warning.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, my son. I was...
They didn't look that...
I know, poor fools. But I was afraid. And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the...
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help
It's true. I've come to ask a favor.
Me? What on earth could...
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz has a burned-out shell, and men...
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given...
The people need...
I understand, but they need a better priest than I.
Do you have any idea what's going on around you?
I'm not blind.
And yet you want me to go back and...
You lay a great burden on me.
I know that, but the people do need you. As you say. Once they...
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back.
Thank you. Your parishioner. I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with...
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding...
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines...
How do I clean his intestine?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you...
found you a priest.
Really?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to...
So you found him?
Yes. He was Roman.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought...
I couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish, then. I shan't wait.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed. See you later.
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then if you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. Thomas is my name.
God be with you.
Can I take a look?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks. May the Lord watch over you.
That custodian, Sebastian.
He can be unpleasant.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here. And anyway, mind your own business.
Tell me more. All right.
What?
We brought you back to the land of the living.
How?
For a long time.
I have to find them.
Rest now. You're going to be very weary for the next week or two. You'll find your friends.
Well, all right. And Henry? Thank you.
You look all right.
Mostly, but my
Did the cumin...
occasion.
Well, that's no... I'll get...
See you later.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
I have the band.
Wonderful. Could you...
Nicodemus will sure...
Thank you. Farewell.
I need help with...
Hands? I know, but
I have bandages, but I don't know how to put them on.
then I'll be happy to help.
Yeah.
Ale z uwagą, żeby mieć maseczkę.
Tak, tak.
A masz jakieś
Gdzieś na pewno.
jednorazówki?
Tak,
To a da...
możliwe.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's
Dzięki za
anything more I-
oglądanie odcinka.
You did what you could.
Mam nadzieję, że się podobał. Załapkujcie,
I don't take care.
napiszcie komentarz. Do zobaczenia na streamie lub w kolejnym odcinku. Cześć, cześć.